Hello and welcome to today's stream. This is qualifying for the final race of the Formula 3 Season 4 BeamGP Grand Series League Group. The drivers are currently doing outlaps for qualifying rounds. There is 9 minutes left on the clock, and this is your former world champion. Yes, Alfie tragically lost the championship last weekend out in Spa when he had an incident with this driver right here, Tumi. He is now your world champion. Some unfortunate circumstances with internet issues meant that the championship didn't end how everyone wanted it to. But the championship may be over, the season isn't, however, and that is why these drivers are still on track today. They are going to try and win, each of them are going to try and win today's race. If they do win, they might get in front of people and get higher in the standings. Tumi is now on a flying lap, his first flying lap of the session. Well, everyone who crosses the line now will be doing their first flying lap because the session has just started. So let's watch as a few people spawn in. Today's drivers, I believe, are Alfie, Mr. M, Akuz, Kimi, and Tumi. Today's commentary is given to you by me, not by Byron. I forgot to swap that over. Whoops. There we go. Commentary is given by me now. There we go. And there's 7 minutes left, and Tumi is flying around these corners. This is a very tricky section. Lots of slow corners, a couple off camber corners, and of course that reverse corkscrew. We've got to go right and then left. Into the final corner now, and he's gone over, and I don't think that lap is going to count. Well, let's have a look when he goes over the line. Nothing's popped up, so he'll have to go again. Let's have a look at Kimi as he drives his livery from last weekend down through, I think this is turn 7. And Alfie's just set the new fastest lap time as we go through. That's through turn 6 now, and onto the back straight through turn 7. This corner feels like it never ends, but it does end. As you can see, he's now on the back straight. In the background there, you see the name tag for Tumi, catching up as Tumi does. Into the turn 8 here. It's a very tricky corner after a long straight. And now we get into this complex again, on board with Kimi here. You can see just how close they get to the barriers and the tyre stack. And through we go for another lap. Let's see, is this a legal lap? Yes, it is. That's P2 right there, 1:28.7. We've got 4 times on the board, one from Alfie, who is this driver right here. Oh, that's how close he gets. And he's about to finish another lap. He's currently on a 1:27.8. We'll see if he can get any faster, but with that moment to the final corner, I don't think he will. He hasn't improved, but he's got time for a couple more laps, and he locks up into turn 1, and we'll see what he can do. This is Mr. M, his teammate. Mr. M and Alfie are 2 close drivers. They, well, of course, on Alfie's team that Alfie runs. His teammate, though, Mr. M here, a 1:28.4. That's P2. Faster than Kimi that we just saw, and you can see all the lockups that the drivers are doing. Don't be too worried, that is often a visual seen on BeamGP. Getting very close to the edge of the circuit as you want to be. riding those curbs far harder than I've ever seen anyone before. Now is the back straight here. And over the hill, far away, Mr. M is coming to set our lap time. Let's just see how he does it, braking at about the 200 mark, maybe 300 mark. And we've just got a new fastest from Timmy. We'll just go over to him now through turn 1. He's just set a 1:27.852. About 41 thousandths faster than Alfie. It'll be interesting to see what the two drivers do during the race, because there can only be one person who finishes the race in, well, the P1 position. Last weekend out, of course, there was an unfortunate crash, but they said that they've put it behind them and that they are not angry with each other. These things happen, they said. Well, let's just hope that they both take a bit more caution with each other this weekend around. 3 minutes left then on the session, and we're following Akuz here as he goes onto the back straight. It's a very long back straight here. Officially, we've got 15 corners on this track, and he's about to enter corner number 8. Braking at 300 at the bottom of the hill. As you go down that hill, you really feel the car going horizontal from a down drop. Really get pushed into your seat there. You can hear the turbo spooling down. The that's not the anti-lag, it's what's something going. But as he goes to the final corner now, I think that might be a tad too far. Let's have a look. Does he improve? Doesn't look like he's improved anyway. Let's have a look at how Seb is doing. Oh, Seb is up here. He is not a driver. I keep forgetting. Let's have a look at Mr. M then. Alfie's teammates, and he's had a massive moment at the top of the hill. That was almost his qualifying run over. Oh, what a moment to switch to him. Into the final corner now. Let's see what happens. Massive lockup, twice a lockup from him. A little snip out of the final corner and across the line. Doesn't look like he improved all too much. Another look up as we go on to Kuz now. Over the hill we go. Let's have a look at Alfie as he enters the... He spun it and he is not pointing forwards anymore. He's lost a front wing somewhere. Into the Nath corner now. You can see how hard that front suspension is. He's definitely got damage as he's weaving on the exit of that corner. 48 seconds to go. If Alfie feels like he's going to go for another lap, it looks like he's going to go for another lap. But he is fighting that car to keep it in a straight line. Looks like he's playing on keyboard. Here's Mr. M though, as he goes into the hilly section now. Over the crest, into the D crest. And up he goes, climbing, climbing, climbing. Speed increasing until he brakes here. Bit of a lockup, but he doesn't spin. That's me. And, well, through the Nath corner, he doesn't feel like he's improved enough, and now he enters the pit lane. Checkered flag, and that's the end of the session. He pulls in. Let's have a look at Akuz, who is also in the pit lane. So let's have a look at Racing Fox, who is behind Tumi. Tumi has managed to catch up this session, and they will pull into the pit lane because that is the rules. Once the checkered flag flies, you enter the pit lane. At least that's how I last understood it, and they seem to be entering the pit lane as well. So thanks for coming along to watch qualifying here on Twitch and YouTube. You can watch the race in a few moments at about 22 the hour. It's about 5 minutes from now. Here on twitch.tv/BeamGP and youtube.com/@BeamGP, the live section there. This is the BeamGP TV. Thanks for watching, and we will see you guys in a few moments. See you then.